Hey guys, so it was really hot today and I waited till at least 6 o'clock to get outside and try to get some stuff done. I did manage to get a little bit done. I'm satisfied with the little bit that I did get done. It was just really hot, so these seedlings really had to come out of the trays, and I still have more, but my soil was just not ready. It was so wet, it was so heavy, I couldn't work with it, so I had got some of this peat moss to mix in with my soil, and that did the trick. I still have that whole tray of seedlings, and I have another tray of seedlings. I still have to get the watermelons put in, but let me show you what I did get done. Alright, so I got these 2 red Russian kales put in. I got these 2 kales put in. I got this pepper potted up. This is a Melrose sweet pepper. I got this super bush tomato. These are all 3 super bush tomatoes here. And then I got these squash and zucchini put in. There's 3 here. There's 3 here. Got those put in. And you can see my lettuce is growing in there. Lettuce all in there. Radishes are growing all in there. I don't see any spinach, but it might have been too late and it might be too hot. So then I come over here and I had got this little patch done, part of it anyway, and I did 6 more tomatoes. I got super bush, 2 super bush here, 2 beef masters here, 2 celebrities. There's some Swiss chard in the middle there. I got that pepper and that tomato put in those pots. That's temporary. I'm not going to leave those in there. And then I got some more soil done. This soil's ready to be planted in as soon as I pot it up. And I still have to get this bucket done. I want to put the other dirt here. I got more compost and peat that I'm going to put into this tub and mix it in with some more peat moss. We have a county composting site, and I want to go and fill up the rest of the buckets that I have, and this tub here, and all my grow bags with compost. That way I can get everything planted back out. I mean, not back out, but so I can finish getting everything planted out. If I wait too long, the little seedlings are going to be root bound and the growth will be stunted. With the heat that we had today, they'll dry out so quick. They'll be damaged. They'll suffer. So yeah, I got these here that are cucumbers I still have to get put out. I did go pick up another blackberry because the one that I have is just not really doing anything. I mean, if you can see it, it's this one here. I mean, it's got some green leaves on it, but it looks really sad. I bought it for like $10 at Lowe's. It came in like a little box, and I was like, oh, blackberries. Yes, my husband loves blackberries. Yeah. So I went and picked up this one, and it is a beautiful looking plant. Bunch of leaves, bunch of shoots coming out, so that looks promising. I do need to get it put in a big pot, so I'll probably put it in that big one there. But anyhow, it was a hot one today, and I did not get the lettuce and cucumbers out that I planned to get out. I didn't get that done. Anyhow, my rain barrel has done me some justice. Over there in the corner, see there, I got this rain barrel. I've had that for a couple years. I love it. Collect my rain, my watering cans, and plants do so much better with rainwater than city water. Strawberry patch is doing good. So yeah, that's what I got going on right now. I just was showing you guys what I had going on. Oh, and then I wanted to tell you guys about that picture that I had on my video from yesterday. So what I did was these buckets, these big ones here, what I did was I buried kitchen scraps like banana peels, eggshells, some stems from some collard greens. I buried that stuff like towards the bottom of these buckets, and that will give the worms some food. I want to attract worms to the bucket because I want the worms to decompose that food. What they'll do is they'll eat it, and then they'll, poop it out. It'll become fertilizer. So that is the goal in that. It's called composting in place, and it's very easy. And even with these top buckets, I buried banana peel and eggshell in with those buckets as well. So that's calcium, potassium, phosphorus. That's your NPK right there. So that is the explanation behind burying the kitchen scraps in the buckets. And it's down far enough to where by the time the plant's roots get to the bottom where that stuff is at, the worms will have devoured that stuff, and they will have passed it all out, and it would just be natural fertilizer sitting at the bottom of those pots and waiting for, the roots to take it up. So yeah, I'm excited about the progress that these squash and zucchini are going to make. Tomatoes, I love my green tomatoes. If you've watched any of my videos before, I grow tomatoes just for green tomatoes. These were my winter sown kale. Those are doing very well. Winter sown collards were here somewhere. I don't remember which pot they were in, but they're around here somewhere. But yeah, they're doing good. Very good. The concept behind this bucket, because kale gets really big, so naturally one kale should be in this bucket if you want a full grown plant. But what I'm doing with this is I'm growing this for like the baby greens. So when this bucket fills up with kale, I can just cut it and it'll just keep growing back, and I'll cut it and it'll just keep growing back, and it'll be mostly for like salads and stuff. This other kale, I'll let that get mature enough to the point where I can cook that, and it'll get big enough and I'll cook it. But this kale here, it'll be mostly for like salads. So it'll be like baby kale. I still have all these kale plants down here that I have to put into some pots, which I will probably use the same concept as that because I've got 2 kale plants here and I've got 2 kale plants here that I will let get to a mature size. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 more kale plants over here. So maybe I will just get rid of some of those. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll give some of those away. But anyway, it's getting dark and it's probably hard to even see any of this stuff. These tomato plants I buried on an angle. I don't know if you can tell. These are pretty tall. And tomato seedlings, tomato plants, like even that one, like I could bury that one all the way up to where the leaves are starting. And that whole stem will have roots on it. So that's basically what I did here. I buried it as deep as I could bury it. And what I did was I buried it like on an angle. So I kind of like laid it, kind of going this way, because the whole stem will develop roots, and that'll be just that'll be a stronger root system for that tomato. Like that one there, that's a really long stem, and I can bury that one even more, which I'll probably end up doing. I'll just have to mound it, or what I'll do is I'll take like a pot like that and cut the bottom out and put it around the plant and then fill that dirt up, and that way it'll develop a stronger root system. So I'll let you guys see that. I should have probably let you guys see when I transplanted these out, but if you want to see transplanting, go back and watch one of my other videos. I go more into detail on transplanting, but it was really hot today and I just had to get these out here as many as I could, put it that way. So I got more pots that I have to pot up, more seedlings. These are the strawberries over here. They're doing good, got flowers on them. Lots of greenery. Hopefully the bees have been busy over there. These are all my winter sown jugs I haven't checked on yet. This is the blueberry. This is the raspberry. And then there's a space right in between for the blackberry. Yeah, this is my herb pot. It's got mojito mint, lemon, basil, and another type of mint, spearmint. So yeah, that looks great. I'll probably cut some of that and bring it in. Well, hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys got some stuff done. It was a hot one. Hope you took advantage of the cool down time. Thanks for watching.